Hey guys, NegroVMX here, and welcome back with more Xenoblade Chronicles, and we've done all the quests that we can do up until this point, so we're actually going to go right up to the Contemplation Terrace and move the plot along. Wait, where am I supposed to be? Like right here, no. I'm supposed to talk to Barry Jammy? No one here apart from friends? Barry Jammy go home if anyone else here. I wish your friendly girl was here. Oh, transport guide, here we go. Me can send you to Aerith C in a flash of light. Are you ready to go? Yes, we are.
What is it?
Friends jumping ball. All go to Aerith.
Jump? In that? You're nuts, Furball.
You're nuts,
You have
Furball.
nothing to fear. This will take us to Aerith C.
She's all about it. She's just like, just walk into this ball of water. It's all good. Ryan's like, I'll let you go first. It's like Bones in the Transporters. And away we go. Now, Aerith Sea is a really, really huge area that is almost completely water. Oh, we got cutscenes. But we got these like hovering reefs and islands and shit. Oh, it's really cool. Oh, this is on the Mechanis, I believe. Is that Face Nemesis or? They didn't give us a whole lot to go on there, but the story moves along. Yeah, I guess we'll do a system save. Why not? I love how the menus change color depending on what area you're in. I think that's super cool. We are Aerith C. Pretty much the neck of the Bionis. The head being Prison Island, I mean, we're way high up, as you see. We're probably going to push the story along quite a bit.
Aerith was right on top of Ricky's village. Dive deep enough, you can reach their tree.
Perhaps you should try.
Perhaps not.
Might do. Haven't decided yet.
Is something wrong?
Aren't you curious? About why we're going to Prison Island, I mean.
It is not common for Homs to visit this region. You may have good reason, but forgive me. I do not pry into other people's business.
It's definitely bugging her, Shulk.
How dare you, you clown?
It's okay, Melia. We're not strangers anymore.
Well,
I mean, we've been together for quite a while now.
So then you'll listen to our story?
Yes. Tell me why you are here.
Basically, it all started when...
And then they catch her up on pretty much everything that's happened, which is quite a lot of shit.
I see. I had heard about the Mechon assault on the lower regions, but did not know the situation was so grave. How lucky we are. Hey, what's that?
Is that?
Sure is. That's Prison
We were
Island.
looking at Prison Island.
So that's Prison Island.
Yes. And that is the Imperial Capital, Alchemoth.
So Alchemoth's like the next really big settlement. I mean, there's Colony 9, Colony 6,
A floating
Frontier
city's a bit
Village,
weird.
Alchemoth.
Built with superior
There's one more
defenses
that's
in
not so
mind.
big. But
Incredible.
yeah.
What technology makes this possible?
I do not know, and I've never had the need to.
You
Might want to
don't
think
know.
about
It doesn't freak
upgrading
you out.
Colony 6
You
pretty
can eat
soon,
bread
but
without
I
knowing
do
how
want to
to
move the
bake it.
story along
Makes sense to me.
somewhat. Because there's a whole
We'll
part
need
where Melia
Imperial
gets
sanction to enter
separated,
Prison
and
Island.
it's a whole fucking
Okay.
thing.
We will travel to the capital first.
And how do you expect us to get up there? Fly?
There is a transporter up ahead. We can use that.
Now you know how Ryan is about transporters.
We've been deep sea diving. Now we're gonna fly. This place gives me the creeps. I guess we don't have a choice. Right. Onwards to the capital.
Indeed.
Still,
What is it, Unban?
it's a sight to behold. Those look like anti-mechon defense systems.
I should probably resort my gems too. So I'm at Latail Shore, which is the landmark there. So I said this area is absolutely huge. I mean, you can just see just how big it is just from points you can see there. And of course, like I said, it's I want to get that almost completely water, but then there's the upper portion with all the floating items and shit, islands and shit. So we got a dolphin carrot, and of course there's going to be new enemies, all kinds of shit going on. There's another new item. I'm going to try and fill out as much of the map as I can right now. That's the first thing I'm going to do. And there are quests that you can do here in RSC because there are NPCs, and a lot of them are not going to be present yet. So there's that. As a matter of fact, let me see if I have my notes for RSC up right now. Okay, yeah. None of them are going to become available until you go to Alchemoth anyway, but I do have it up. Okay. Really cool music here, too. I mean, the whole game is really cool music. Despair Clover. Dilemma Rock. Look at these ominous names. Oh, that's for a quest later on. Eat another white tail. They both really fluffy. Ricky want to use them as pillows. We take them back and sleep. Despair Clover. White tail, which is what Ricky was going on about. That's for a quest. Alright. Let's have my map here. Let me just make sure that that's... It's a big area, so... I'm going to move that slightly. Okay. I'm going to try and get as many locations and shit as I can. Actually, I don't know. I feel like I should just move everything forward until I have the whole party back together. Okay, we're at Hovering Reef 1. Because it feels like... I don't know. Okay, so that's going back, yeah. And just to show you how far we've moved... See? There's a unique enemy there, too. Look at that. Alright, I don't know. I feel like I should just move the story along. Because like I said, there's a whole part where Melia leaves the party for a while. So I'll worry about filling out stuff later. This should bring me to Hovering Reef 2. Yeah. And I believe I can go straight to Alchemoth from here. I believe. All kinds of hodes, all kinds of shit happening. And by the way, you can see far below the sea. One of the coolest looking areas, like up there with Satral Marsh, I think, especially at night. It seems like some of these places are better looking at night. Got me a pink asparagus. That'd be weird. Yeah, this should take it. This should take us directly to Alchemoth. So you can see Alchemoth up there. Yep, the center gate. And then Alchemoth is a whole other area, which is a huge city. The thing about the Alchemoth quests, by the way, is they're all
Are those wings
unavailable
on their
later,
heads?
so you have to do them as soon as possible.
They must be high-end.
There's a point where you can't do it anymore.
Welcome
And here we're
home,
meeting the
young
High
lady.
Entia.
Lady?
Huh?
You mean you're surprised that she's a High Entia when she's got that thing that you can't take off her head to hide the little wing she
Thank
has?
you, Captain. These Homs and this Nopon are my guests. see them safely to the
They
guest
assumed she was a
quarters.
Homs.
Give them anything they need.
As you wish. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Charlotte, really, you have no idea? I can understand Ryan having no idea, but Charlotte, you have an idea. She's High Antia. She's actually the High Antia princess, believe it or not. So Shulk getting him his visions.
Melia,
I cannot speak now, but I shall fulfill my promise.
I understand.
I will arrange for an audience with the Emperor. Will you wait?
We won't move an inch. Trust me.
My thanks.
I might move a little. Just a little. Hey, you're wearing very different clothes than when you left.
Lady Melia, he says. Shulk, you thinking the same as me?
Whatever her
That it's
position is here,
patently obvious.
Melia won't let us down.
I'm sure you're right.
She won't let us down, but there's gonna be some drama.
More of these guys.
My guy's so nervous. Loading, loading, loading.
I must report the Telethia's defeat to His Majesty and request entry to Prison Island.
I think we gotta take control of her for a little while by herself. I might be wrong on that, but I think that's what
Shulk
happens
is
here.
depending on me. I must hurry to the audience chamber.
Yes, okay. So it's just her as the main entrance landmark. And this is actually, look at how big this is. This is Alchemoth. Just such a great place. Like I said, a lot of, like, pretty much all the quests here, there is a point where they become unavailable. So if I seem like I obsess over Alchemoth quests a lot,
You say
that's why.
the second consort's child survived her ordeal?
Forgive me, First Consort. I, Tyrea, vow to see your orders fulfilled.
Whilst she's in the capital, do not underestimate the lengths to which His Majesty and the child's loathsome goons will go. How, pray tell, will you avoid the guards?
I will do whatever it takes.
Oh, your
Intrigue.
stupidity bores me.
Your Highness,
Enough of your drivel.
We will have our chance when she stakes her claim to the throne.
So we are Imperial Capital, Alchemoth. Such a cool fucking area. Huge city, so many NPCs, a lot of quests. And just imposing as all fuck. This is the Imperial Palace landmark. I'm just going. I'm not worried about anything else. The Melfica Road location. Like I said, until the party's back together, the Great Hall location, I'm just going to be pushing the story forward, not really stopping for anything else. Once the party's back together, we're gonna do a lot of things. We're not only do quests here, but we're gonna do a lot of quests that become available after reaching Alchemoth. As well, you're an unique. Lady Melia, welcome back. We have been eagerly awaiting your return. There's one over here, too.
Welcome.
Please, hurry and go see His Majesty. He has been eagerly awaiting your return, Lady Melia. Alright. Might as well register them if I can, right? If they're uniques that have names. Not just Alchemoth Imperial Guard or whatever. There's one blue dot guy. There's the Ascension Hall landmark. Welcome back. Oh no, this isn't the one I was looking for. I was looking for the one that's a blue dot, which is you, Donis. Lady Melia. Welcome back to Alchemoth. Your humble servant Donis has eagerly awaited your return. And by the way, just to show you guys something, not that. Shit. The affinity chart. We now have a new area, the Upper Bionis, which comprises of the Aerith Sea and Alchemoth. And I believe the next couple areas as well, but we're not there yet. It's so pretty. Look at the stairs. That's so cool. Even look great on the 3DS. I'm about to walk into another cutscene right here at the audience chamber.
Melia Antiqua, First Princess, has returned, Your Majesty.
Raise your head.
Your Majesty.
Saurian's a great character.
The Telethia rained havoc on countless veteran knights. You triumphed where they could not. I find it difficult to suppress these feelings of pride for you, my kin.
I was going to stop right here and just mention something. You might be wondering, like, why we're viewing the Telethia as being villains right now, when the first time we ever saw Telethia, they were saving our party from the Mechon. And I did mention that they're sort of the natural enemy of the Mechon. That's all going to be explained later, so just keep that in mind.
But, Your Majesty, I failed to return with any of the subjects you entrusted to me. My inexperience cost them their lives.
We will grieve for them, but it could not have been avoided. It was their duty and honor to fight beside you.
You could have sent some more badass guys with her, I'm just saying.
Emperor!
Keep those feelings of frustration close to you. It will help you to remember the debt you owe to those that have fallen.
Your Majesty, concerning such debts, there were others who aided me.
The Homs and Nopon that accompanied you to the capital, they have been arrested by Imperial security.
Kind of rude
Shulk
when
and
she
his companions.
asked them to be escorted to a guest
For
villa.
reasons pertaining to the weapon this Shulk possesses.
Shulk's weapon? Do you mean the Monado?
So it is true. If that weapon is truly the Monado, we shall be forced to take action.
Why?
Reasons?
There is a legend, passed down through the generations, of a divine weapon, the Monado. It is said that the Bionis itself bestows the blade upon a chosen one.
Accurate.
However, if the chosen one is black of heart, he will cause the destruction of the High Entia.
Half accurate?
Among High Entia exist the good and bad.
Distorted?
Alike. Homs and Nopon are no different. If this boy is the chosen one,
the Divine Seer's interrogation will reveal where his allegiances lie.
So you intend to keep them confined?
we must.
Father, Your Majesty, I assure you Shulk is of pure heart.
He doesn't even check me out
As
when I
my
try to show off the
successor,
goods.
you will play a role of great importance. Calm your spirit and be patient.
Dear sister, I can see the Emperor's words have confused you.
Brother.
His Majesty has spoken. He recognizes you as the Crown Princess. You are to be the next ruler of the High Entia.
Me?
For what it's worth.
And not you?
Yes. The Emperor asked for my counsel, and I told him as I tell you now. You will make a fine Empress. There is no one more suited to leading our people. You proved that when you dispatched the Telethia.
I don't know what to...
Melia.
But the soldiers. I am not fit to rule. I should
Nobody
visit their
apparently thinks they're fit to
and
rule.
beg for pardon.
Melia, you know that this is not allowed.
I know. But it does nothing for the guilt I feel.
It is as the Emperor said. Grieve their departing, and engrave in your heart their great deeds.
I will.
You are right to question these things, but take pride in who you are. The Emperor has chosen wisely in you, Melia.
Another very interesting character, her brother.
I am to be Crown Princess.
Yes, you are.
And here's Larithia.
The Ministries of Research and Records are united in support of His Majesty's decision.
Didn't we just hear your voice before?
Minister Larithia have no objection to your appointment.
Oh, why you lie so much?
I would never
turn this game into a
openly
house of
question our
lies.
divine emperor. But the wielder of the Monado, the chosen one, might be a useful tool.
You think so too?
Yes, but a lowly servant of the realm such as myself.
This manipulation.
could never question His Majesty. However, if the divine seer were to intervene,
The seer could free Shulk.
they should be exchanging words as we speak.
Indeed. A lot of story stuff happening here. Like I said, we're going to be pushing it forward for a while.
Idiot bird brains. What do we do? A fancy prison is still a prison.
What happened to Melia? I don't see her locked up in here with us.
Well, I mean, she's the
Exactly.
princess, so...
She's in on this.
Shulk, any thoughts here?
Melia won't let us down.
I mean, he knows because he's seen
She
the
promised
future,
to take
so...
us to Prison Island.
And you've
And she's
seen
not the kind of person to
the
break a
vision
promise.
of you and her at Prison Island, so...
Okay, Shulk. You win. I believe you. If you believe Melia, then no arguments from me.
Alright, so now it's just Shulk.
I need to be even
Hey,
stronger.
and he leveled, too. Let's talk to Ricky. Shulk, you don't have to worry. Bird people not bad. The ones who came to meet Melia were also wearing those masks. What in the world is going on? What is all this? How can they treat us like that? That Melia chick. You're sure we can really trust her, right? As you can see, we're not getting out. Yo! Yo! Forget exactly what I'm supposed to do, though. Oh, there's Dunban. We'd have to talk to everybody. We have never had any contact with the High Antia before. Perhaps they're being cautious, just as we would. Well, we wouldn't put them in a jail cell just for showing up in Colony 9. Well, yeah, I did have to just talk to everybody.
You are to be interrogated by the Divine Seer. Stand back.
Look who the Divine Seer is. Certainly not a High Antia. That is definitely a Homs. And it's Elvis.
What are you doing here?
I mean, he's kind of a Homs. It's kind of complicated with him.
I see. So that is why you are here.
Is Melia okay? We didn't mean to cause her any trouble.
Rest assured, she is fine. The real reason you have been detained is not because you are outsiders.
You don't mean...
Yes. The Monado. You see, the High Entia and the Monado go back many years. Millennia, in fact.
Ah.
Leave everything to me.
Sounds like Mr. Horse. No, not Mr.
I shall
Horse.
see to
Powdered
it
Toast
that you
Man.
are not held for long. We cannot have the saviors of Her Highness treated as criminals now, can we? Free these people. I shall take responsibility for their actions whilst inside the capital. They are now guests of the Imperial family.
Sir.
Sir.
I am required to report to His Majesty. Otherwise, I would escort you around the capital. Use this room at your leisure. You are free to roam the city or stay here and rest. Farewell.
But we need to get reunited with Melia. That's the most important thing.
Hold on, Alvis. I need to ask you...
Be patient.
That's why we couldn't
I
change her
know
head
what
equipment,
it
by
is
the
you
way,
wish
because it
to
would have
ask.
revealed her wings.
Do not fear.
And they're small,
You will
they are
learn
there.
when the time is right.
It's so weird to have wings coming out of your head, though.
The life of the rich. So where are we going?
Anywhere but here. I'm bored of this stuffy room.
Okay then.
Ricky,
Love the music in here. It sounds like
find
Castlevania shit.
Ricky, wait.
Your Eminence.
What God want?
If you're after Alvis, he's gone.
What? Where did he go?
What happened?
We received an SOS from a small squadron repairing a transporter at Erith Sea, but the transmission was interrupted, and we have lost all contact with the
Oh
squadron.
no. We'll have to take care of that.
Sounds like they need our help.
Sure can Ricky go help? Ricky and friends help people in trouble.
Of course. We're happy to help.
But you're outsiders.
So,
Soldier
we're outsiders
man,
every
don't
other year
worry.
we've helped out.
Hereupon Ricky is here to save the day.
It is most appreciated. We need all the help we can get.
I gotta make a party too, because I was using Melia. I want to kind of change it up a little. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. So we have the Save the Worker, which is a story quest. I'm going to make my party... We'll keep Dunban in, but I want to use Ricky, because we just haven't been using him. And I also want to just check for empty slots and stuff. Shield defense, that's not bad. No. Love the music in Alchemoth, though. It does remind me of Castlevania. I'm gonna have to make time to craft gems and stuff at some point soon. Double tech's a good one to have, too. I'm trying to use ones that help me with battle, you know? Spike is always a good one to have. Especially since he's probably going to be getting the most aggro. Alright. So I said, until the party is completely back together where we have all 6 characters, I'm going to be mostly just pushing the story forward. Look, there's actually quests. We might as well pick them up while I'm here. Galdo. Nothing to report at present. Please feel free to relax. You've noticed it too, haven't you? The chap over there is suffering from back pain, right? It's clear for everyone to see. That guy really loves his training and he pushes himself every day. That's why his back hurts. And still he's adamant about going on a search and destroy mission. That doesn't sound good. It is indeed a problem. Good grief, he's beyond help. I'm his friend and he still won't listen to a single word I say. No, I think he's listening to you. After all, you're his friend. Just give him a bit more time. We would like to help as much as we can, too. You're right, he is my friend. If I don't believe in him, then who will? You've helped me to realize something very important. Thanks a lot. Alright, so new quest is back pain. You'll go on the mission then instead of me and La Shen then. You're a real lifesaver. Thanks a lot. No problem. Leave it to me. Yes, I too will give it my all. I mean, because the point of having Melia in the party was having Melia and Charlotte in the party. So I might as well just switch it up a little.
Yes?
This is an official request from the Minister. We need you to clear out the beasts on Saltnar Seal Island. This entire mission is classified, so please don't go around talking to people about it. So that's Monster Quest 4. Since it's part 1, there's probably multiples. Thank you for taking the mission. We're extremely grateful. I'm sure you have more. Yes. This is an official request from the Minister. We need you to clear out the beasts on Saltnar Seal Island. This entire mission is classified. Alright, you're saying the same exact thing. Right. Thank you very much. Blah, blah, blah. If you've been refused, something or other. Alright. Yes. We have another official request straight from the Minister. Apparently there are some beasts on a different color in the area. Would it be at all possible for you to take care of them too? The targets we'd like you to deal with are Autochromars. They're on Saltnar Seal Island. Sure, why not? I'm so glad I asked you. Please take care out there. Are you done? Okay. I could probably just warp back out to Aerith Sea, but I feel like I'll get like at least a few things like quests and people on the way out, maybe some locations and shit. This person has a unique... Welcome. Oh, that's Lartian. It's no problem. Today, as usual, I'm in the peak of physical hell. Ha ha. The pain, it doesn't exist. It's all in the mind. Alright, let me just check the map. Yeah, it's actually that way to go. All right. Like I said, I could warp my way out, I think, but I just want to walk out just to get some locations and maybe some people and quests and stuff. But I'm actually going to stop right here. I'll see you guys real soon with more Xenoblade Chronicles.